I'm a storyteller. I tell the story of my people, I tell the story of my country in the most authentic way, in a way to connect people and create emotion. The meaning of my name, Ashager, in Amharic, that it means going forward from something bad that happened to you to something good. In 1991, it was a military operation Salomon, where Israel brought the remaining of Ethiopian Jews who live in Ethiopia that were dangerous to their life to Israel. They were walking from our village to Addis Ababa, and my mom was 9 months pregnant. Imagine that, like walking in the desert, being 9 months pregnant. So she had me in the middle of the journey and then continue. I grew up in a very Ethiopian household, like a lot of Ethiopian food, spoke the language, listened like to Ethiopian music. Growing up, I felt different because I was different, and sometimes it was pointed out to me, and sometimes people were mean about it. But anyone that will mistreat me or do something, that will be like, I'm sorry for you. Like I wish for you to feel well. Tati, Nilanish? My grandma is one of the strongest role models in my life because she's just like this tenacious person who doesn't give up, and she knows what's right no matter like the word says. And I took a lot of that about like taking a goal and like accomplishing it. I seen my aunt was a successful lawyer living her great life in Israel, and she asked herself like, what connects people? And she said, food.
אני פתחתי את המסעדה לפני 5 שנים. היה לי את הלהט הזה לחשוף אנשים לעולם שלנו, כי זה נוגע בכולם, כולם רוצים לאכול, כולם רוצים להתרגש.
And we said, how can we take it to the next level? So we decided to partner up and open Battae, Israeli Heritage Center. A heritage center where you come and you experience the culture. Once people know our story, understand our background, understand where we're coming from, they understand who we are. And it is easier to break down barriers, break down stereotypes that people have. And that's the idea of the center, connecting people. Everything you see here, from the tables to the arts on the wall, everything is made by Ethiopian artists. Every conversation, every meeting, we finish with Ethiopian dance. Why? Because we are happy people, and dancing makes everyone happy. People came to me and said, I didn't know anything about that. Like, you gave me a different perspective. Israelis, they live here their entire lives. I never knew that this is what you have to go through in order to come here. I didn't understand what this country means to you. I saw the video of George Floyd, and I was terrified. Like, it was so hard for me because I feel a lot of my life is spent on fighting this kind of evil, fighting this kind of like behavior, and it takes you back. It's like, is that matter? Like, all I do that matter if that's like the society we live in? And I went to the protest, and you see different kind of people from different backgrounds, different colors, all gathering around and saying, enough, it's enough. There is protest that goes out to the street holding a sign and speaking their mind. And there's protests of, I'm going to pursue high position in a company of different fields in order to put myself out there and be an example for people to see. And there is protests of education. And that's what we do here. We educate people about our past and history and our culture, because we believe that through that we can change people's minds. We can experience something different. No one is born racist. And I truly believe that once they get to know and they understand, all the misconception, all this lack of knowledge disappeared, and the only thing that's left is like one-to-one connection. And by that, we believe we can change people's minds.
Thank you very much.